Hey, 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 welcome back to Mommy Reboot TV. I'm your host, Jody Agard, and today we are talking about facing mom guilt and 3 ways to overcome it. So here's the truth. First of all, mom guilt is real in the sense of us moms completely feel this thing called mom guilt. It might show up as we're going to meet a girlfriend for lunch. It might show up as we're walking out the door for a yoga class. It can show up in so many different ways. We feel bad about doing this XYZ thing, right? And taking time away from our kids or our family or house duties and chores and all that jazz. But at the same time, here's the truth, is that mom guilt isn't even real. Like, you literally cannot bring me a cup of it, right? It doesn't exist, like tangibly. Tangibly? You can't bring me a cup of it, is my point. And so where does it live? It lives in our mommy brains right up here. But that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because it's something that we have total control over. Nobody outside of us is controlling our level of mom guilt. We have control of that. So that's a beautiful thing because we can also take back our control. And so the number one step is to just simply be aware. Listen to when you are feeling guilty. Listen to when you feel that pull as you're driving out the driveway and your kid is screaming at the door and wants you to come back, or whatever the case is, and you start to feel guilty. Just simply being aware of it is huge. The second thing you can do after you're aware of it, and only then, is ask yourself if this is really a good reason to feel guilty. Like, did you just beat your child? Did you just starve your child? Did you just tell your child that you hated it and you were leaving out the door and you never wanted to see it again? No. I can almost guarantee you the answer is always going to be no. And actually, it's going to be opposite. It's actually going to be, no, this is going to be really good because when I come back from my yoga class or when I come back from meeting my girlfriend and laughing for 2 hours or an hour, I'm going to feel better. I'm going to feel recharged. I'm going to feel rebooted. And it's beneficial, right? So just get clear. Is this really something to be feeling guilty about? Did I really do something to hurt this child or to hurt their feelings? Or is this one thing going to be really beneficial? Then the third and the final is you can kick it out of the driver's seat. So a lot of times we let that mom guilt run our lives. It sits in the driver's seat and it keeps us from going to our friend's house, going to do that lunch, going to do that yoga class, and it drives us. It holds us back. And when you do steps 1 and 2, it's so much easier to kick guilt out of the driver's seat and put it in the passenger seat and say, I'm driving this bus, girl. I'm driving this bus. Just you get in the passenger seat. I'm driving. So that's all. 3 simple steps. 1, be aware. 2, ask yourself if this is really something worthy of you feeling bad about. And number 3, kick it out of the driver's seat. Super simple. So pay attention. And as you're walking through your day in the next week or so, pay attention when mom guilt comes up and then utilize these 3 steps. Super easy. And as always, if you enjoyed this video and if you thought of that mom friend who could really hear this and really could use these little tips, feel free to share it because sharing is caring. And I'm trying to grow this. So I want to reach the masses. I want more moms to hear and feel that they don't need to let guilt run their lives. And also, if you're not already a part of the Mommy Reboot Facebook group, which is a private group of moms who are super non-judgy and so caring, and we're all just learning this thing called self-care, we would love, love, love to have you. It's a private group over at Facebook called Mommy Reboot. All right, Mama, have a wonderful day.